Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. As you can see, it's getting winter time, or it feels like it, and the sun's going down before I'm ready for it to. Not enough hours in the day. This is just going to be a quick video of me digging a rock out with the Caterpillar D2. For some reason, the wife always picks the biggest rock in the yard to try and plant a tree on top of. I don't know, it's just like female instincts or something. So I got to dig this rock out. I did not realize I was filming in the wrong aspect ratio, so there's that. But hopefully you still enjoy it. Just the old good old 1947 D2 putting in work as it has for the past 78 years. They really did make them different back then. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Alright guys, so here what we got to do is strip the top like 2 feet of dirt off of this big boulder. So I'm going to make a couple passes here, try to dig down to it, and you'll be able to see it when we actually hit it. It rocks the whole machine, the tracks spin, all that good stuff. But for the time being, just listen to the sound of that beautiful Caterpillar diesel putting in work. Hard to find a sound that sounds better than that. That's a good sounding engine. Alright guys, we're going for pass number 2 here. This machine actually surprised me. This is the first time I have actually put this machine's full blade into heavy gravel, which is what we're pushing here. It actually didn't even mind it. I was expecting it to lose a little RPM, maybe, struggle a bit, but no, it pushes that full blade worth of dirt like there's nothing there. It's actually quite impressive for its size. I was not expecting that. This here is pass number 3 of digging down to the rock, and I decided to really try and sink that blade in and see if we could spin the tracks. We did manage to a little bit. I tried to control it. It turns out that Balderson blade is completely worn out and does not hold grade worth a hoot. So there's that I'm dealing with. But it does move dirt if you don't want it to be smooth. It's good at rough cutting in small stuff. Alright guys, I'll let you just listen to that. I just love the silent power of the D2 compared to the HD5, which was working just across out of frame. Look at that, just a full blade of dirt, like there's nothing to it. Man, I love this little dozer. Alright guys, we're pushing along here. Oh, there's the rock. I told you it was there. You didn't believe me, but it's there. There's that darn rock stopping our progress again. Man, that thing's good at that. So here I decided to kind of try and attack it from a different angle to dig out around the rock as best as possible so I'd have the best chance of getting up out of its hole. Oh yeah, coming back for another big old bite. Nom nom, hungry D2 that is. That's a dirt hungry D2 for sure. So now that we got some of the dirt cleared off the way from the top of the rock, I'm going to come in from the angle here and I'm going to try and catch it with my cutting edge of the blade and lift up to try and pop it up out. However, this takes many attempts, and I am not going to show you all of them because we would be here for a month of Sundays. Alright, I'm coming in from the side here, and is she going to be tough enough to do it? Will the D2 beat the boulder? Watch and find out. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. It did it. It did the thing. Imagine that. Well, there you have it, folks. Here we have the great fight of the 78-year-old Caterpillar D2 versus, I don't know, million-year-old rock, however old. Who knows how old the rock is? The rock is old as dinosaurs. And guess which comes away the victor? The younger of the two, the D2. Once again proving it may be 78 years old, but it still is just as capable as the day it rolled out of the factory. Which is crazy to think about. Like, can you imagine the person who bought this D2 new back in 1947? Do you think they would have any idea that it would still be running, pushing dirt, removing boulders, and working just as it did new in 2025, 78 years later? Like, it's crazy to think about how many people have sat in that operator seat. How many rocks has this machine actually moved? How much dirt has it moved? The stories it could tell would go on for ages, I am sure. Alright, well, what did you think of the video there? That D2, it can really put in some work. I was kind of worried about the rocks getting caught in the rollers, being that there isn't any rock guards on it. But luckily that didn't happen. Yeah, D2 performed good. I actually ran it all day that day. I have a whole long form video coming out. That's kind of just a clip of it. Was working it side by side with a Allis-Chalmers HD5, building up a pad so that the river doesn't wash the equipment away this spring. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button. Really helps out the channel. I really appreciate it when you do that. And if you want to see more of this kind of content, hit the subscribe button. Doesn't bite you. Thanks for watching.